Hey, what's going on, guys? So I finally got my hands on free agents, and I don't know, I'm in this weird place with playing this game. So yesterday I was at the fire station listening to a lot of people that are playing free agents and watching several YouTube videos talking about free agents, and I feel like there's kind of somewhere an in-between feeling of people that like it and people that don't like it. And I feel like I'm kind of in that position. I've never been a big person on free-for-all modes whatsoever. And when it comes to Titanfall, I don't know, I feel like the free-for-all mode doesn't really work very well. I mean, with the Titan aspect and the pilots and whatnot. And I really haven't put a whole lot of time into free-for-all games, but I figured I'd give this a go. It's a new game mode, you know, fresh stuff in Titanfall 2. I said, you know what, why not? Let's go and try it out. So the way that the game works is that you get these batteries that are, you know, scattered throughout the map. They respawn at certain locations, and they kind of, you know, create little conflict areas. Like, you know, people are going to be around these batteries when they start popping in, so you know conflicts are going to be happening. I mean, like this guy right here, he dropped 2 batteries, so I know he's been hiding at this location for quite a while, because these batteries pop up at 3 or 4 different locations across the map, and it's always pretty much the same area. So you know exactly where people are going to be going, and you know where sometimes people are going to be hiding at. So right now I was able to get my 3rd battery, and now that I have my 3rd battery, I can actually call in my Titan. That is the only way you can call in your Titan. You can get kills for days on end, but as long as if you don't have these 3 batteries, you can't call it in. So you get 3 batteries, you can call in your Titan. And then it just starts becoming a one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest, because now that your Titan's up, you're pretty much the prime target. You are now what everybody's going to be focusing on to tear down, because they want to get their Titan as well, but they don't want to have to deal with you as a Titan up yourself. So you're going to have a lot of people in this game mode going after you. And now, from what I understand, it's a 16-man free-for-all. I know some people have been having trouble actually getting into full lobbies, but I've actually gotten into several full lobbies. This one happened to have people actually leaving towards the end of the game, because I guess people just kind of gave up. But yeah, man, when it's 16-man, there's so many targets on the battlefield, I just don't know what to do. There's just so many people around. So the strategy that I started to come up with was I would actually jump out of my Titan when it started getting closer to Doom State, just because then I could actually get out and try to retrieve batteries. Because once your Titan actually completely just explodes and is out of the game, you can actually have your Titan right back. If you have 3 batteries, your Titan's gonna be back just like that, because that's how it counts it. Now the bad thing is with this game is boosts are actually activated during this game mode. So people are actually running the emergency battery, which is I'm doing right now, because it's actually helping me out tremendously trying to get my eye on. The bad thing is that it actually counts towards your Titan. So I know a lot of people are going to be running it. It's pretty much going to be the go-to boost now, because it's actually going to help people in this game. Even though it's kind of cheesy to use, I think either Respawn will probably get rid of all boosts in the game mode. Probably that's the easiest thing they're going to do, or they might just restrict that one thing from the game mode. But yeah, if you're actually going to play this game mode, you're going to try free agents, I would definitely recommend the emergency battery, because if you don't run it, other people are going to be running it, and you want to try to be on the same, you know, stage and level that everybody else is, and you're not getting overwhelmed by people that are getting these batteries, getting their Titans much quicker, and it's leaving you at a disadvantage. So the one thing that I actually wondered too was, how was the game scored? So apparently the game is scored up to 35. So everybody has to get up to, you know, the score 35 and to win the game. Well, I actually looked at the scoreboard later on, and I was like, okay, so my score limit says 35, but I have a score of 37. How does that work? So they have everything broken down into score, pilot, and then Titan kills. So each pilot kill is worth 1 point, but actually each Titan kill is worth 3 points. So you can actually go around and kill several Titans in the game and actually rank up a lot faster than other people, because you're getting those Titan kills. I think that was the reason why in my first gameplay on Crash Site, I lost and got 2nd place just by a few points. I think it was like 2 points, because this guy had killed Titans and I did not know that. So going into this game mode, knowing that you're going to get a lot more points going after Titans, getting those Titan kills, is going to help you out a lot, because now you're going to be at an advantage that I wasn't in, and I wish I would have known when I jumped in the game. So yeah, bam, right there. That's 3 points to me. And it's one thing that if you don't notice it now, hopefully you know now. So when you jump into the game, you know ahead of time, and you won't be at the disadvantage again. So since Ion was doomed, I went ahead and jumped out of him. I was going to get ready to get my batteries collected so I could actually get a new Ion once he goes into doom phase, and he gets destroyed. So I got 2 batteries. I'm ready to go. I pop my emergency battery, and bam, as soon as Ion is destroyed, I already have him back. It's just a crazy thing of why in the world emergency battery is in there when, stuff like that can actually happen. So I would definitely recommend, if you're going into this game mode, have emergency battery, jump out of your Titan when he's in that doom phase or getting close to it. That way you can be ready to go. And actually, to tell you the truth, Ion did pretty well when I would leave him by himself. I would kind of like stay close to him as much as I could to try to protect him. But when I would go after batteries, he would go after pilots, and I wouldn't really have to worry about him too much. And then when he died, again, it wasn't a big worry because I had 3 batteries. I already had him ready to come back to me again. So with that being said, all I want to do right now is give you guys the best advice and the best tips I possibly can, so you guys are just as successful as I am in this game mode, and hopefully, you won't run into the problems that I did when playing this game mode, and just have a better, more satisfying experience in the game. So when it comes to Titans in the game, a lot of people are going to be running Ion, Monarch, Tone, and Ronins. I would say that you would probably see a lot of Monarchs. You're probably going to see a lot of Ronins, just because they are the better Titans out there to actually go after pilots. You're not going to see in too many North Stars. You're not going to see too many Legions or Scorches. But I'm going to tell you right now, after playing at several game modes, I ran into so many Monarchs in a game. I mean, hell, right here, I think there was at least 3 or 4 in this game mode, and I think I ran into like 1 or 2 Ronins. It's just one thing that you're going to be running into, so be prepared for that. That's probably the main reason I actually picked Ion, was just because I would have a little bit more of defense against him. Again, when you play this game mode, rock the emergency battery. I mean, again, Ion got destroyed. I had my Titan up ready to go, and to take on these Monarchs that are pretty much just all over the place, and to just get ready for the next battle. So definitely use that as your boost. I tried in the very beginning of playing this game mode on Crash side. I tried using my Spitfire. I was trying the best I could with my mistress, and I wasn't finding a whole lot of success with the gun, just because a lot of people are fast moving. There's multiple targets. You don't know where people are going to be spawning at, so it's not really the greatest gun in the world to kind of try to focus fire and kind of rock it in one area and try to hold down positions, because everyone's going to be everywhere. So I actually would suggest probably the car or an AR, something that gives you a little bit more maneuverability. So actually, more or less, I would just recommend the car. Car's amazing. It's a submachine gun, but it almost acts like an AR, kind of like the R101. So definitely recommend that gun if you're actually going to go into this game mode, so you have a lot better chance to actually go after people. I know a lot of people play different pilot abilities like grappling or phase shift and stuff like that. I would actually recommend you to play as a cloaked character, just because you can actually steal batteries a lot easier. I would recommend having low profile on, so not only are you not going to make any noise on the Titan when you jump on it until the very end, but also too, when you actually jump on it and your cloaked ability is active, you at least have a better chance of surviving going after and trying to escape a Titan when it finds out that you stole its battery. But really, guys, I would love to know how you guys played this game, and what makes you successful. I was trying to tell you guys the best tips I got for the way that I was being successful in the game and winning. And I would love to know what your guys' experiences in the game and how you play it, because I know everybody plays this game differently. And I know kind of free-for-all free agents is a little bit different for all of us. I mean, I don't really see too many people actually playing this game mode, or playing free-for-all for that matter. So to everybody that's playing this thing, it's just going to be a fresh new idea and fresh new game mode. So to me, doing so well, using my abilities that I usually use, I really just want to see what everybody else is using to be successful, and I would love to know if you guys are actually having fun in this game mode. Is this something that you want to see return? Is this something that you are going to continue to play other than other game modes like attrition and whatnot? And that's just the one thing I really would like to know, where this game mode sets with the Titanfall community. I mean, is just, I don't see this thing actually sticking around for too long, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm in that minority of people that don't think that that free agents is going to be around forever, or just around for a couple of months, and people are just going to be completely forgetting about it. So I would love to know what you guys think. I know I'm just one person, but you know, I would love to get everybody's opinion and kind of bounce off ideas of where the community's at, and just see if I'm in the right place. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, drop me a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you all next time.